What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we have another Marvel Legends from the supervillain line of Dormammu. Dormammu was the villain from Doctor Strange. If you remember at the very end of Doctor Strange, when he keeps going to that one bad guy and he's like, hey, I'm here to bargain. That's Dormammu. Here he is. This is Dormammu in the figure form, obviously figure form, but in the comic book form. And I think when I saw him on the shelf, I just thought he looked so cool, and I definitely wanted something to represent Doctor Strange in my collection, and I love villains, and I was like, Dormammu is really awesome, so let's get Dormammu. So without further ado, let's open Dormammu up. Before we go over the figure, for those of you who are curious, this is the Build-A-Figure arm. It's pretty cool looking. I'm not super familiar with the character that we're building, so I don't really have like the motivation to like finish it, because like, you know, I'm not super like familiar with the character, and honestly, the only three characters I really want from the wave are Dormammu, Doctor Doom, and Red Skull. So unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be finishing the wave. That's one of my things that with Marvel Legends that's frustrating, is like the Build-A-Figure's cool, but unless you know who the Build-A-Figure is, you know, to me it's not worth buying an entire wave, and you're stuck with these like, you know, Frankenstein pieces. So I don't know, maybe one day I'll make like a Frankenstein you know, MCU Build-A-Figure, whatever. Anyway, so Dormammu comes with quite a few different accessories. He has these flame accessories he can put on his hand, which I think is really cool. He has two open hands, which I like. I think these might be the ones that I would put the fire on. And then he has two fist hands. And then for some reason he has pistol hands in this hand, but no gun, so I don't really understand that, but okay. That's all good. But as far as the figure goes, I'm like super impressed. Just like first looks out of the box, he's freaking cool as hell looking. I mean, that face sculpt is awesome. Just everything about that is just so cool. I love the look of him. He really does look like he came right out of a comic book, which I think is really neat. I like his coloring. I just think I like these little like things he's got on his gloves, and I like the little spikes on his boots. He's just a really, really cool figure. I like his shoulder pads. Even this is really cool too. Like this little shape that kind of blends in with the crown that's on his face. I just think it's a really, really unique figure. And although like I'm not super familiar outside of the Doctor Strange movie, you know, I will say like I like this. I like some of these figures in a way, because it gives you an opportunity to get some of these really cool classic comic designs. I mean, this is what he's supposed to represent. And I think that's pretty much there. I mean, I think that's really, really good. I'm really impressed with that. I want to change his hands and put the fire effects on. I think that would be kind of cool. Let's see. I'll try to do this in real time. But yep, they go in pretty easy, the hands, which is always nice. And I guess like, what did I just see how these will go? That's pretty neat. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that. I like the fact that like he comes with these effects, and you can see he's got like, I don't know, that's really neat. That's the first Marvel Legend I got that comes with these little flame effects. So I think that's a really cool accessory to add to the figure, especially like a cosmic sorcerer figure like Dormammu. It's kind of cool to have that. I gotta be honest, I really dig this figure a lot. I think he's so cool looking. Articulation goes, his head will go back and forth like that. You can't move it side to side. It pops off his little crown, but that just pops right underneath the chin. Actually, I'll show you the little peg. There's a little peg right there. So that just pops right back in. No big deal. So bam, he's already back to normal. His arms will move up. They will go down, go up, they go back. Bicep cut. He has double jointed elbows. His fire's coming off. That's okay, we'll put them back on a little bit. He does have an ab crunch, and he goes back, goes up, it goes back. He's got a thigh cut, double jointed knees. Take them back. His ankle will move down, up, and he does have ankle pivot. So I think this one is definitely better articulated than Doctor Doom, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. They all have their things. But, you know, so that's fortunately good that he's got better articulation. This is just a really, really cool figure. Let's get some size comparisons. And for size comparison wise, I want to bring in Doctor Doom, another figure from this wave. And just to see how some of these classic villains look next to one another. Hold up, Dr. Doom kind of has some issues standing at time. That's okay. Let's see. He's gonna fall. I'm gonna raise the camera real quick. Let's bring back Dr. Doom here. So they look really nice together. We have one more figure to review from this wave, and that is Red Skull. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I hope you guys like this video. Please comment down below. And if always, if you can subscribe to the channel, that is the absolute best thing you can do. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.